Today we look at the stolen base mechanics of Jacoby Ellsbury and Gardner. Hey, what's going on, fellas? How you doing, man? Antonelli here. Today we're looking at some stolen base mechanics, stealing second base by two New York Yankees, Jacoby Ellsbury and Gardner, two guys that have good speed, that have had a lot of success over their careers stealing bases. We've done videos in the past showing this. I want to continue to show guys because when it comes to stealing bases, there's a couple of misconceptions. There's a couple of things that are taught at most levels that when I watch high-level base stealers steal, they don't do those things. It's very similar to all mechanics in baseball. There's a lot of things that have kind of been around for a while that coaches continually talk about that when you watch elite players, they don't do them. And so we're just trying to shed light on some of those things. You've probably all heard of the saying, do as I say, not as I do. Well, in this case, it's do as I do, not as I say. So I love watching guys that are successful, figuring out what are some of the core movements or principles of those mechanics, whether it's stealing bases, throwing, hitting, whatever, and then figuring out how we can use some of those things to help us become better at whatever it is we're talking about. So let's look here. We've got Ellsbury over here. We've got Gardner over here. And you're going to see very similar movements by both. So the things that we talk about are with our upper body, we're going to think about taking our lead arm back, almost like we're trying to elbow somebody that's behind us. And we're going to punch across with our back arm. So, I've watched tons of base stealers on video, and this is the type of movement you're going to see with most base runners, if not all good base runners. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing you're going to see is you're going to see that the front foot will typically pick up and get underneath the body. Now, some guys will pick up and get under more than others. If you watch Ellsbury right here, he's going to pick his front foot up, and he moves it back, I don't know, a couple of inches as his upper body is punching, his lead arm's punching back, his back arm is crossing over, his upper body's starting to get over his lower half. He's going to pick that foot up, get it in line with second base so that his toes pointed right to second. He's in line, and he's going to take off. If we watch Gardner over here, he's going to pick his foot up, and he more just turns his toe. He might come back maybe an inch or so, but both guys are getting in line. They're picking their foot up. Their upper body is going, and now they're in position. They look more like a track star coming out of the blocks, and they're going. So what you hear a lot at most coaches that talk about stealing bases, they talk about crossing over with this back foot, with this back leg. But again, you very rarely see the first move is a crossover, almost never. A lot of times when you see a base runner try to cross over, you see younger guys try to do it, they don't get in line with the base. So they end up getting in here too far, and now they've got to run back in line. This is the best way to get the lower body underneath them and in position to run, get their upper body moving forward. So again, we're in that position, just like if you were a track star, you're running the 100-meter dash, and you're down in position. It's a very similar position to take off. Now, obviously, we can't run like that in baseball right from the beginning because we'd never be able to get back. So we have to be in this position right here so we can go either way. But once we're able to go, once we know that the pitcher's delivering to the plate, well, now we're trying to get into that position so we can take off and be in line, a direct line to second base. So hopefully this makes sense to you guys. Go check out our other videos. We've put a bunch up here on these mechanics, but I want to continue to do it because most times when I do, people say, no, that's not how you do it. That's just, whoever I put up there, say, well, that's just how he does it. That's not how everyone else does it. Everybody else crosses over. And the more I look, you don't see crossing over. You see these type of mechanics with the upper and lower body, and they're off. So I don't know if you have any questions. Comment in the section below. Please subscribe to the channel. Give the video a thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. Share with all your friends. Also, check out our Instagram page, Antonelli Baseball, and our Twitter feed, Matt Antonelli9. Check out our website, AntonelliBaseball.com. Also, in the description box below, I have a bunch of links to books I've been reading or I've read in the past that I think you guys will like, and also some training tools that we use with all of our players and in our lessons. Thank you so much again for checking this out. I wish you guys all the best of luck with the remainder of your seasons, and we will talk to you later.